Tae-young messed up his first encounter with customers, and it's totally worth it.
¿Está bien?
저번도 영어야.
네?
영어 한다고. I don't speak Spanish.
So because of the awkward first interactions he had with the customers, V started getting nervous when he has to interact with customers. If you watch his closely throughout recent Ginny's Kitchen episodes, he didn't come out from the kitchen too often. One time, when V had to open the restaurant, he wasn't prepared to greet the customers, so he awkwardly smiled. Xiaojin slowly greets them improperly. And when the staff interact with a group of customers at the end of the night, V can be seen awkwardly standing looking around, but because of how friendly they were, plus they complimented the chicken, V started to become happy, and this happens.
Professional chef.
Yeah? Oh, thank you, thank you.
The chicken.
Chicken.
He's made it.
Chicken was bad.
Thank you.
Before V arrived at Bacalar, he has done some self-study, learning on some useful Spanish sentences to help him communicate better with the customers. One time, V guide Wu Shik to use the sentence necesita mandil, which translate to English means, do you need an apron? Wu Shik did his best, but in the end, the local taught them how to say it correctly.
Necesita mandil.
Necesita mandil?
Necesita mandil.
V is known for his bubbly personality that lights up any room he walks into. He is always looking for ways to make those around him smile. One time, when Woo-shik and Seo-jun failed to make a baby smile, V came to the rescue. When the big bear makes the baby bear happy, so lovely. That wasn't the first time V made a baby smile. When Jungkook, Jin, and J-Hope encounter a crying baby on the set, this happened.
수연당이 잘못했다.
So who came to the rescue? It was V.
Hello.
애기 왔어.
Even though the girl was shy to say hello back to V, this moment was so adorable because of how excited he was when he sees her. This is a comparison of V when he deals with adult customers compared to children customers. On the first clip, V was serious and professional delivering the order to the customers. But on the second clip, V was in a relaxed manner. Aside from V moments with the kids, he also has some moments with Pero, the dog who kept visited Ginny's restaurant. Because of the hot weather in Bacalar, Tae-young noticed that Pero start liking it when he started fanning him with a piece of paper. Later, Woo-shik joined, and it was game over for him.
아이고.
와, 정신 못 차리는 중 지금.
That's BTS. The guy is a big member from BTS. What? Yeah. But the guy next to him is a member from BTS. You know the guy that is Harry too?
This is probably the best reaction when someone saw V. If there was an award for the best reaction of seeing V for the first time on Ginny's Kitchen, she's definitely win. She even receives a thumbs up from V.
Yes.
You're me.
Yes.
You're me.
But what happened when V became the customer? V decided to reward himself by doing some shopping. Even though Seo-jin asked him to only buy the ingredients for the restaurant. Because of the language barrier, V had to use the translation app, but it didn't help him.
De esta tu de nombre?
But after some attempts, the shop owner finally understood what he said. V bought some shirts, But not for him alone, but for the whole crew. They even wore it together in one episode. On episode 1, V was scolded for not wearing the proper uniform. But for one day, Seo-jin decided to dismiss the strict uniform code that had been in place before. Anything that V wishes for will be granted. This wasn't an interaction between V and a customer, but rather a customer who adores V, but was too shy to greet him. She even shares a personal story.
Dice mi marido. ¿Te ves? ¿Te ves tan feliz como el día que nos casamos? Me le quedo viendo. No se compara.
Her husband needs to work harder to receive love from her. Anyway, she thought she would never see him in real life. But then, her wish came true, and she finally saw him. Even though it was a couple of meters away, she probably belongs to the 5% of V fans who managed to see him in real life, and not as an idol, but as an intern frying chicken. Lucky... When Seo-jin was about to clean the table, he noticed a piece of paper, and then later asked Woo-shik to hand it to V. The paper was from a little girl who visited with her family. Written on the paper was, "I love so much, Kim Tae-hyung," with heart emoji. Upon receiving the paper, V can't help to be flustered by it. Never judge the book by its cover is the best lesson for the next clip, because if you're in another country, it doesn't mean that all the people are local people. Sometimes they are foreigner, so it's better to use English.
저번도 영어야? 영어 한다고? I don't speak Spanish.
Sorry.
But we understand what you said. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Thank
really
you.
nice. Thank you.
That wasn't the end, because they acknowledge how popular V and complimented the staff of Ginny's Kitchen for being really good-looking. Even people who's not into K-pop know that V is an all-star. He was tired and the boss wanted to buy some burritos for them. But before that happens, does the burrito contain cilantro or not? Because V only eat burrito without cilantro, and that's what Yumi did for V.
고수 없는 거 하나 오빠.
고수?
태영이 고수 못 먹었어.
이건 뭐예요?
고수 없는 거는?
고수 하나도 안 들었어.
When they were back together for the reunion 4 months after the show ended, the chemistry between V and Seo-jin still remains the same as before.
형님 좋아하는 하와이안 피자.
하와이 태영이가 좋아하는 거지 무슨 씨.
금시초문인데요? 서진이 형, 밥 먹지 한 번만 해주시면 안 돼요?
뭐 한다고?
There's nothing more satisfying than watching V interacts with Seo-jin. Woo. He wasn't meant to ignore Woo-shik in the first place. He was about to help Woo-shik, but others kept calling him for help. When V noticed that, he came up with a plan to do a little bit of trolling.
할 거 있어?
아, 오케이.
이거 좀 도와줘.
오케이.
이거 좀 도와줘. 잘라줘.
오케이. 오케이. 태영아. 네?
나와봐.
네. 오케이.
Seo-jin can't help but join in because it's too good to let the moment go. That was probably the only moment the boss joined in on V shenanigans because he was always serious about running the business. But V has been making the boss laughing from the first day, when he had no idea on how to wear the face mask. He unintentionally got himself in a funny situation.
턱 여기.
아.
Thanks for watching.